guys, so I don't even know why I'm doing this video because as y'all see, I am almost finished with this face, but yeah, I'm coming up here anyway. I'm coming up here anyway. For this look, I used, y'all don't judge me. I know I'm never prepared. When I come on here, I know I am just not the everyday person when it comes to doing this at all. But, and I'm not about to stop this, put a wig on and start it again, which is not going to do that. So, and then as y'all can tell, it is dark outside. It is really nighttime. If it's not 11 o'clock, it's almost 11 o'clock. So yeah, I just wanted to play in my eye makeup. And this is the eye look. And then I went to take some pictures. And, I do have a filter. Well, all phones most of the time, for the most part, phones that are coming out now has filters on it. But it's just still not the same with the person actually doing their full face. So I said, hey, why not just do my full face? And that's what we're going to do. So the foundation that I used two. I was going to start off with my ColourPop. Well, not going to. I started off with the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer, but that just didn't give me enough color for this eye look, or enough coverage for this eye look. So I went in with my Makeup Forever on top. On top, that's what we did. That's what we did. And as y'all can tell, and if not, I used the Morphe Concealer. I did let it sit for under my eyes, and I am actually liking how it looks under my eyes. I guess when you let it sit, it thickens up some and it gives you a lot more coverage. And that is my issue with concealer is, first off, the way that my eyes are shaped. Well, the way that under my eyes is, it's just the way that it folds and stuff is just really hard. But also, for me with concealer, it's just really, by the time I blend it out, it's just not enough coverage for me. So with me letting it sit for a while, that actually did work. Girl, I am loving this look so far. But yeah, it just doesn't for me. It just doesn't. So we're going to use this one here, which is a bigger brush for the forehead area, because this little one will be here all day, and we're just not trying to do it. We're not trying to do it, because there's no reason for this to be an overly long video with me doing my face, like, at all. Now, I will tell you, y'all see, I just put it on. We're not letting this one sit like we did under our eyes. We just want the contrast. We don't care about it sitting or anything with coverage. This brush is from Maven Beauty. It's the concealer blending brush. Now, I went back on Fashion Nova. If you don't know, that's who produces the Maven Beauty, or that's who sells the Maven Beauty, is Fashion Nova. And I did not see this brush on here at all. Not to even say it's on there, it's sold out. Like, it's just not on there at all. And I think that sucks. I really do think that sucks that it's not on there. I like this brush because it's really small, so it does fit under my eyes. Now, if y'all have not noticed, I started using a small condensed brush. I don't even know if the brush is meant for eyeshadow. I really don't know what it's for, but because it's small like this, it's just a little rounder, I use that for under my eyes. But I like it being small because, for like purposes of going down my nose, it just works. And the product only goes where the brush is, compared to me using a big brush or a sponge that will have it just basically spread all over the place. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So, okay. So yeah, Morphe Concealer. This one is C3.35. And that's it. If you want to know, my shade in Makeup Forever is Y455. And then, well, no need to tell you about the tinted one because it's underneath, so you can't really see it at all anyway. So, yeah. For eyebrows, I used, this is Kat Von D? Yeah, KVD, Kat Von D. This is the Signature Brow Precision Pencil. I use that for my brows, and I actually really do like this pencil. I really do like this pencil. It's not, it's a stiff pencil, but you can, as you can see, you do get the markings on it. But I like that it still has a stiffness to it, to where it just doesn't kind of melt in your skin and make a mess. It's easier for me to handle and deal with. So, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we're going to use the same brush to powder. Or are we going to use this brush to powder? We're going to use this brush to powder our face. I'm going to need contour. Nope, we're going to do bronzer. We're going to use the Cover FX bronzer. I do think that this bronzer is a little bit too deep for me, but we're going to lightly use it. Hopefully make it work. The eye look that I did is going to be from the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette, which I love. And I do have a NYX order that is coming. It's a big palette like this, but I can't remember what the palette name is. But it was $17.50, and I could not pass it up for $17.50. Even though the $34 or the $35 that I paid for this is really worth it, because you get, what is this? Let me not lie, 40 shades, $35, not bad at all. And come on, the quality of NYX is really good. Sometimes it's hit and miss for me, but for the most part, I really do love it. And I think for me, the ones that were kind of like hit and miss, I was in the beginning stage. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm still in the beginning stage, but like, I didn't know what I was doing then, like at all. So it more than likely was me and not the actual palette. So for the places we concealed, we are using the Derma Blend. This is the Illuminating Banana Powder. Do I think it does illuminating? I don't see a difference, but it's called Illuminating. So what I like to do also is start on the outside of my eye and go on the inside, so that the majority of the powder is gone by the time I get to the inner portion of my eye, because too much powder makes it look wrinkled and just kind of just dry, and I really don't like the look at all. And if I'm gonna be really honest, I kind of like it without powder, but doing it this way, going out to in, is really helpful to, like I say, keep it from looking caked on your skin. Because for me, at least, most of my wrinkles are in the inner portion of my eye. Actually, the inner and outer portion of my eye. But this part of my eye, I don't think there's anything I can do at the outside corner of my eyes. That's just where they are. That's just where they are. Ooh. I almost dropped it. Even though I did not do these areas with concealer, we're still going to powder, a lighter powder, to just kind of give that effect. Okay. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I don't really like white translucent powders. I do translucent powders that are, this one is a banana one, but like off-white or that has a tan color to it. But I have not really found a white translucent powder that I really, really, really liked. And I won't put white under my eyes. Like this one here is the Becca Hydra Mist, but it's not stark white. It's a off-whitish cream color. But this one is white. Let's try it. We're just going to put it. Much left. Actually, there is a lot left. We're going to put it here. And like what I will say is that sometimes if you're not comfortable with contour, but if you have a natural darkness underneath your skin, which could be kind of like for me, this is what I was told is like my natural contour. So if you have that area, because I don't color correct or anything to make this area go away, because it doesn't bother me at all, to be completely honest. But if you do have this area and you can still see it once you put your foundation on, you can give the illusion of you actually contouring your cheeks if you just take a lighter powder and put it underneath just to carve that area. Let's see if we can do the same on this side. Now, I was watching someone, who it was, I don't know. And that's the honest, that's the God honest truth. I don't know. But what they were saying was, when you do powder your face, you don't ever really try to wipe it off. You pat it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow that to sit for a moment, and then we're going to go in with the Cover FX, and we're just going to use this one here. I don't even know what this one is for, but we're going to use this to bronze our forehead area. I'm not going to touch the side of my face yet because I do want to show what I was talking about to see if it actually works. Because I'm not going to press this in with white powder. I'm going to use a translucent powder on top. So, but this is the Cover FX. This one is Monochromatic Bronzer Dual. They have a matte and a shimmer, and this is Suntan Bronze. When I tell you I love something with a red undertone, I don't know why, but I really do. My thing is like, what is a bronzer without a reddish undertone to it? Is it just me? Is it just me? What I also like to do is make sure I go around where I put the concealer at and the powder to see if we could just kind of melt the two together. Just so it can be like more seamless and like it's meant to be together. Now, I don't know if y'all can really tell the difference between my forehead area and around the sides, or around the perimeter of my face. But I can see it in the mirror. So we're going to put a little more. A little more. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Hey, hey. I want you to take me to funky town. Do y'all remember growing up? If y'all are around my age, I'm 34. And when I tell y'all, it really takes me a minute to figure out how old I am. It really does. It's really sad. But yeah, I'm 34, and after a certain time of night where they have the infomercials, they used to have one for music. And that used to be on the infomercial. It would start off with, "It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Hey, hey. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? You can ring my bell." Y'all let me know if it's just me. I know I'm not crazy, okay? I know I'm not crazy. Y'all let me know if it's just me. Y'all let me know. Okay, so we're just going to do around this area. Like I said, we're not going to go under here yet. Because we're just going to try this out. So here's a Laura Mercier. And we're going to put a little bit in the top. And then what we're going to do, same brush, dip in there, try to take out the excess. And what we're going to do is just kind of press it in the skin, just and overlap the whiteness. So even though you can still see the difference in the color, it's not giving you a white shadow. That makes sense, guys? Please tell me that makes sense, okay? And then we're just going to do some more here, just so we can do the rest of our face. Powder the rest of our face, because we did not powder that part. And we're going to do it again here. And what's the reason why, like I was saying, I don't know if I finished the sentence or the thought, but I don't do white powders, even though they're supposed to be translucent, is because some of them will give a flashback. And it's not cute. It's just not cute. Okay. Now we're just going to take the rest of the powder and do the rest of our face that we have not powdered, which of course is around our mouth. And then I guess we can do the cheek area too before we put on our blush, because we are using a powder blush. And then make sure you get in between your nose, okay? I know, guys, it's really crazy, but I want to move the skin from around my nose. Also, what I do like about using the brush is that if I don't want to contour my nose right now, hold on, guys, I really don't need to, and it looks like it's a little bit contoured, not a lot, but because of the difference between the side of my nose and the middle of my nose and the side of my nose, and then where I put concealer under my eyes, it just kind of gives a little bit of an illusion of your nose being contoured. Yeah, I know I'm not always one to contour my nose, so that actually do work, but tell me it doesn't look like I actually contoured my cheek. Now, would this work for everybody? Probably not. But it works for me because of how my face is shaped, and then the darkness that I have in those areas that I showed you before. So we're going to go into the OPV Beauty. I love this blush palette here. And we're going to just, we're going into this one here, which is Smile. All these brushes, and I ain't got, I know I got one that I done used for blush. Must be this one here. Okay, well, we're going to use this one for blush. This is a powder brush. But if y'all don't know yet, I use whatever brush comes to mind. Now, as you can tell, this one does have some shimmer to it, but I do not mind. I just need some type of color to my face and to break up the lightness, to put a little something between the lightness and then the, I'm not going to say darkness, but between the two colors that are on my face. Okay. Because I'm like, I know I see something. I know I do. Okay. So. Smile for me. Won't you just smile for me? Okay. Now, once you get the brush up in there to disturb it a little bit, it'll work. It will work. What do you guys think? I like. So, what I'm going to do, for the color that I put in my waterline, it was a NYX pencil. It's not even a pencil, but a NYX liner. And it's this one here. It's like a tealish color. Yeah, I know how I am when it comes to my colors and the color wheel. Y'all don't judge me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into this palette. And even, I already did all of this, but because I put concealer and stuff under my eyes, I kind of undid it. So we're going to go back and do it again. So I don't know if it's really going to make a difference or if you can see, but what I did do is take this mustard color and I put it underneath my eyes. But I just kind of feel like it kind of just blends in with the concealer a little bit. And I did put a primer underneath my eyes, a white one, just to make sure I could bring it out, like the color would bring out a little bit. You can see the color a little bit. But it really didn't make much of a difference for me, so. But because I already did it, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Now, I didn't do, as you can tell, a big space or anything. So you would probably really have to be up close to my face to see it. Now, to do the eye look all together, we used this color here. Because these don't have names on it, but they have numbers. But we used this color here, this color here, this color here, and this color here. So all over the lid, crease, outer corner of the eye, and the lid space. Then the inner corner of the eye, which we're going to do again, is going to be this color here, which I did in the inner corner. I brought it up a little bit to kind of blend in with the greenish bluish color, and I brought it underneath a little bit as well. So we're going to do that again, and I'm going to use, okay, because I'm always missing a brush. Always missing a brush. Okay, so let us do this again. And really be just kind of hitting it, the inner portion of the eye, since I did disturb that when I put the concealer on. I promise you guys, when I started doing this, I was not intending on doing a full face. I just wanted to play with my eyes. But as you can see, I just felt like to take pictures, I needed to do my full face. Now, more than likely, I will put a wig or something on when I take the pictures to put on Instagram. But that is it. I'm not doing anything with my lips at all. I just use this Rowan. This is a lip balm. And this is in Charlie. It's in Charlie. I think this is adorable. Yeah, no, I don't use more the same product more than once. Or 2 or 3 days in a row. I've been using this for 3 days in a row since I got it. And it's on here, my area, so I just I just pick it up and use it. I like it though. I like it. It gives you like it does give you color. It does give you color, but it's neutral. And with me doing colors and stuff on my eyes, it just works. It really just works. So that is it, guys. Now, I know that this wasn't supposed to be a long video at all, but I just like to talk with you guys and then explaining things and stuff like that. So we're going to go in with, this is the Wet n Wild. This is the Jungle Rock. It's a 3-in-1 face mist. Now, I don't know if it's going to come shiny or not on my face. Prayerfully it doesn't, but let's... Not too much. Actually, it doesn't at all. I like that. I like that. That has a coconut smell to it. But this is a final face. And I like her. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. My confidence is really starting to develop a lot. And I love it. I love it. I really do love it. So that is it, guys, for this video. Okay, let me scoot up a little bit, okay? So when I do bend over, so you guys, well, bend forward so you guys can see, it's not a hassle. But this is the final look, and I really do love it. I really do. I really do. Mascara wise, I use my 2 little mascaras, which is this is Beauty For Real, which has, this is what the spoolie looks like, which barely looks like a spoolie because the little prickly Pringle things on it is so short and so close to the actual base. But I really do like this, especially to get close to the lash line without it making a full-on mess. And then once I use this, I use it about twice, and then I'll go on top with this is from Essence, it's the Lash Princess. I love these 2 combinations together so far. I haven't used anything else with this one. I just, for some reason, grabbed this one. But I do like the 2 combinations together. So, yeah. I think that's it. That is it, guys. That is it for this video. I hope that you learned something in this video. I mean, truly, I could have done everything straight to finish and still been done. But because I talked through this video, that's just why it's this long. But that is it, guys, for this video. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. You're always welcome to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And until next video, I will talk to you a little bit different. I love you people later. Bye, guys.